Yep. What up, y'all? It's your girl Chelsea Nicole, and I'm live. It's been a minute. It's been a little while since I've been live, but who cares? I'm here. I don't have to explain why that is, what it is, and that's fine. So, y'all. I said I was gonna go live about this because I need to go live about it because you know people were really like, I don't know, people were going in on, you know, a post that I had posted on my page, which is fine. I don't really mind. Um, Facebook keeps asking me all these gosh darn questions while I'm trying to just be in my live video, and I'm not used to doing it on my computer. I just be doing it on my phone and it just be rocking. But my thing is, this post that I posted not too long ago, it might have been a couple days or so. I posted this, or all right, so I shared this post, right? And it was like, let me see if I can find it, cause I don't want nobody calling me a liar about what's going on this post. I hope y'all having like a good New Year's Eve, if that's the type of thing that y'all even rock with. Just a little tidbit. A new year doesn't start until things start to regrow. So new year doesn't actually start until springtime. So all the anxiety that you have at the top of the year, like they do that stuff on purpose. Like, don't, you good. Like everything is literally dying. There's nothing new about anything that's going on right now. So don't even don't even stress yourself about anything that's happening right now. Just live your life. Um if y'all are into the whole astrology and where the moon and the stars are placed right now, Mercury's in retrograde, so just be careful. Watch your mouth. Be mindful of what you're saying, who you're saying it to, how you're saying it, blah, 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 blah. Your cars, your electronic devices, technology in general is going to be all jacked up. Your communication is going to be jacked up if you're not being mindful. So just, be safe out there. It is what it is. Um, Yo, all these I don't care about none of this. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't know why they keep on. I really don't care. This is very annoying. I feel like I should just stay doing this on my phone because this is very annoying. I don't like it. But anyway, this live dashboard thing. I should not be going live on my computer. I don't like it. It's not giving me a good experience right now. Like, stop saying things to me. Anyway, so the post in question that I said I was going to go live about. So, in order for him to see his child, he got to respect the mother. Why? That is a topic within itself. He asked the question. I'm pretty sure the comments provided him with several options and answers, right? Cool, whatever. My thing is, when I saw it, I had a different reaction. My reaction to the question was this: the fact y'all even having children with people y'all don't or can't respect and is an issue within itself. I hate this for y'all, seriously. That was my take on what he posted. Right. So, we all know, like, when we're on Facebook, when we're on social media, whatever the case may be, like, you're gonna have different opinions. You're going to react to things differently. You're gonna hear it differently, or based on your own personal experience, you might have a different reaction, or you might have a different take on the situation. All of that is fine. All of that is fine. I come from, my home wasn't broken. Okay, let me just be transparent. My home was not broken. My parents were married for almost 33 years. madly in love, best friends. They did go back and forth, tit for tat. There weren't like crazy, stupid, like volatile arguments, or and if there were, we never saw them. We never experienced that. All I ever saw in my life was my dad loving my mother and respecting her, and vice versa. My mother loving my father and respecting him. So I've never had eyes on that type of situation firsthand, personally. I'm going to be very clear about that. Okay? That does not mean that I cannot express like an output on what the hell y'all be talking about. Like, y'all share this type of information on a day-to-day basis. It's on social media, it's on TV, it's on Maury, it's on Jerry Springer, it's everywhere. We are surrounded by situations that might breed this type of thought process. You feel what I'm saying? So all I had to say about what this young gentleman was asking, and again, I'm gonna run it back. So in order for him to see his child, he gotta respect the mother. Why? And he has like the crying, laughing face and the little thinking emoji face. Okay, fine. You want to answer to that question. The only thing I had to say about it was the fact that y'all are having children with people y'all don't or can't respect is an issue within itself. I hate this for y'all. Seriously. I said what the fuck I said. I said what I said. And I said what I said for a reason. The fact that, one, the person that you had a child with is somebody that you can no longer respect or you don't respect for whatever reason. Whatever he or she did to you, whatever he or she said to you, however he or she started to act, or whatever happened between y'all, be that as it may, the fact that that happened and now you can no longer respect that person is an issue within itself. Like, people were in the comments trying to tell me like, oh, well, don't people change and don't people do this and don't people do that, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. People can change every day. People do change every day. That is something that happens. And it's going to continue to happen. The fact that you had a child is not going to stop that. However, the fact that it got so bad that you do not respect that person is a problem. The fact that that person is even acting in a way that you cannot respect is a problem. And then it was like men thought I was trying to like beat up on men and it was like a mother thing. No, I don't give a fuck about which parent we're talking about. The fact that one of the parents does not respect the other parent is a problem. That's an issue. I don't understand what's so confusing about that. I really just don't. I don't really get it. I don't really get what's so confusing about the fact that y'all not respecting each other is a problem. I'm telling you, like, these comments got a little like wild. I'm just like, bro, it has nothing to do with any of that. I don't care about any of that. The fact that that person started moving in a way that made you look at them in a way that you cannot respect is an issue. The fact that you cannot respect that person is an issue. Either way. The fact that that person made you feel like you had to act in a way that now you are being disrespectful or you cannot be respected is an issue. Like, and then it's like y'all talking about y'all as if there's not a whole different human being who's counting on y'all, who's relying on y'all to have y'all shit together in some way, shape, or form to make sure that they are an outstanding person in this society. Like, bro. Because to be honest, I don't even care if you respect that person or not. Can y'all respect each other enough for your children to respect y'all? That's really what it's going to come down to at the end of the day. Y'all going to keep going tit for tat and not respecting and disrespecting and this, that, and the third. And the child is going to look at both of y'all like, damn, y'all stupid. Damn, it's not even that serious. Damn, what about me? Y'all can't even like each other long enough to think about me. What does your child need? Your child needs for y'all to get that shit the fuck together. I don't care why you don't respect them. I don't care why you are being disrespected. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care who's being disrespected. I don't care who's being disrespectful. What I'm saying to you is the fact that that's even a thing amongst people who had a child together is dumb. It's a problem. It's always going to be an issue. And there's nothing you can tell me to make me think otherwise. There's nothing that you can say to convince me of otherwise. That is a problem. I don't care why. I don't care when. I don't care how it got to be the way that it got to be. What I'm saying to you is it's a problem. And if you're not ready and willing to fix that problem, your child will suffer in some way, shape, or form, emotionally, mentally, physically a lot of times, because y'all be pulling them back and forth and they witness a lot of things. It's very traumatizing for your child to see that y'all don't respect each other for whatever reason. I don't care what the reason is. I don't care what the reason is. Stop focusing on what the reason is. It happened already. We are now in a place where because of those reasons and because of those issues, now we have a new issue and y'all don't respect each other. Or you don't respect them and they don't respect you, or whatever, however the dynamic is going. It's a problem now. It's a new problem now. You feel what I'm saying? And in order to unpack that, you gotta get dirty. You gotta unpack. And you have to get over your ego. You gotta get over them emotions. You gotta get over them feelings. Y'all feelings don't mean shit. Some of them. Some of your, all right, so that's not nice. I'm not going to say that. So what it is, the feelings are valid. The feelings, like, feelings are cool. That's fine. You can have feelings. I'm not saying that you can't have feelings. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is, can we please, like, get the feelings in order? Like, what do you even care about? Like, what are you arguing about? What's the issue? What is it? Like, what do you wish to accomplish with that energy? You feel what I'm saying? Because you not respecting them is not making it better. Them not respecting you or doing things that are respectable is not helping the situation. So what do you want to accomplish? At the end of the day, your relationship with the other parent, what is it that you want? You might not want to be back with that person. You might not want to even be cordial with that person, but you want to get to a point where at least your child sees that there's respect both ways. They know how to be a decent human being, to know that I might not like this person, I might not get along with this person, I might not ever agree with this person, but I respect this person enough to give them the space, to give them boundaries, to give them a say, to give them, you know, time with the child, all these things. Like, and again, motherfuckers always want to be like, fuck me because I ain't got no kids, and fuck me because I ain't got a baby daddy to be arguing with, and I ain't never been through no shit like this, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. I've never been through this, but what I'm saying is, have blood clot sense, brethren. It really don't even make... We used to pretend and have hypotheticals, and we used to play house and do all this shit when we were younger, and then you get older and you think that it's not necessary to kind of tap back into thinking about something that you might not actually been in. Put yourself in somebody else's shoes. You've never been in a play. You've never read anything. You ain't never had to imagine what life would have been like if it was not in the exact circumstances that you're in right now. Like, bro, ew, I hate it for you. Seriously, I hate it for you. And it's really a lot of like hurt and like pain and like spitefulness and vengefulness and revenge and this and the third, and y'all have a child The child suffers more than you suffer. I promise you, because those little moments when y'all jibbing and jabbing at each other, that child holds onto that into adulthood. So those little moments that y'all had, that lasts your child's whole life. Unless y'all stop it right here and now and then fix it, turn it around, and then from that healed point your child can go ahead and prosper. Your child is good. Damn, they were kind of fucked up for a little while, and I was fucked up for a little while because of it, and now they figured it out, and now I can move on and I can be a better person. I know all things are possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, give your child a chance, bro. Y'all might have had it fucked up when y'all were together, when y'all were younger, when y'all were coming up, when y'all was doing this, that, and the third. That's fine. Not saying that's invalid. Not saying that's not something to pay attention to. Not saying that's not something to discuss or to care about. I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying is, what about the children? The fuck? Y'all are so like hell bent on somebody being right and somebody being wrong. And y'all not thinking about the fact that the innocence of the child is getting tainted because now their minds, because they see grown adult situations going on around them that they don't necessarily understand, but they do see that there's tension and contention between the people who brought them into this world. And then y'all have to share time where on one end somebody's energy is one way and then on the other end somebody else's energy is somewhere else. Like, your child is up and down because y'all are up and down and all around, and it's not fair. It's not fair. The fact that you're having children with somebody that you can't or do not respect is an issue. It is a problem. It's not okay. It's not. It's not. And you have to be grown enough and grounded enough and healed. A lot of y'all are fucking hurt. A lot of y'all need healing. Y'all have to be in a place where y'all recognize it and y'all do what y'all have to do to fix it. Point blank, period. You do not have to like that person. You do not have to be with that person. You barely. Like, respect is just the minimum. Lauren said that. Respect is just the minimum. You can't even give the person you nutted in, the person you let nut in you, you can't give them the minimum of respect, bro. That's an issue. My nigga, I don't care what y'all talking about. I don't care what y'all talking about. I really don't. I really don't. I'm not even interested. I'm not interested in any way, shape, or form. I'm really not. I can't say that I am. I can't say that I am. I can't. I can't. And you want to know why? Because it has nothing, literally nothing to do with the point. It really doesn't. Like, it really doesn't. I'm gonna go through these comments too, so like we can unpack them. Because after a while, I stopped reading the comments. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. After a while, I stopped reading the comments because I was like, bro, y'all not even hearing what I'm saying, bro. Like, you're not even like listening to what I'm saying. Like, you're missing the point because they're so like hell bent on their point. Like, bro. All right, so a lot of people were like, yo, this is sad or whatever, and it just is what it is. All right, so one comment I got, they develop the hate later on in some cases. All right, and then, all right, there are some comments that I'm not going to read because a lot of y'all don't really read the messages that y'all send before y'all send them, so like they don't be making sense at all. Like, they be like, yeah, no. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not going to be reading those because I'm not going to be on here looking like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when the text message is just weird. It just don't make no sense. I don't understand what the fuck. Alright, I got a comment. It doesn't always start that way. There's a thin line between love and hate, which I understand. And again, like my point wasn't that it doesn't start that way. What I was saying was it's sad that it even gets that way. You know what I'm saying? Like it I don't care. I don't care. And then all right, so this was a little annoying to me. I'm not going to lie. This comment particularly was a little annoying because nobody was talking about it like at all. Like I didn't make mention of it. It wasn't in the original post. It might have been in the original post comments. I don't know. But a lot of people bring a lot of like personal experiences to their reactions to things. And it's like, bro, nobody's even talking about that. You're clearly triggered. And that's okay. Like, relax. Here we go. So, I feel child support is for the parent. I think it was supposed to say that doesn't help provide for the kid, not for the parent's advantage, and that's what majority of mothers do. Even if a father is willing to take care of them, buy them what they need, and the mother still wants the child support. So when the father stops buying things for the kids, it becomes a problem. Use the child support money for what they need. That's why it's called child support, not mother support. Shaking my head. Fair. I feel like child support is meant to support your child, whatever those stipulations are, whatever those, wage garnishes are, like whatever that is. Again, that's between you and the person that you had a child with, and the court system. Not speaking on that. I don't care. I don't care. The way that a mother uses the child support might be a reason why the father no longer respects the mother. I can make that connection. That's perfectly fine. I'm not misunderstanding what you're saying. I'm saying that has nothing to do with what I'm saying. That's literally it. Like when I'm on one topic, I do go off on tangents. That's absolutely fine. But that has to be in conversation form. You know what I'm saying? Like as we're talking about this, as we're talking about that, blah, 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 it moves on to this and it moves on to that. That's perfectly fine. But when I say what I say and then you just come out of nowhere and say anything about anything, you lost me, bro, because who was talking about that? Nobody said anything about child support and who it's supposed to support and how the mother is supposed to use the support. I understand that a lot of the reasons why a lot of fathers don't respect a lot of the mothers is because of abuse of child support, or being put on child support for no reason, or being put on child support in a sneaky fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like just weirdo shit where you lose respect for the person that you had that child with. Again, it's not okay. Just because it happened doesn't mean that it's okay. It doesn't make it okay that you don't respect the person. That's still an issue. It's not good. Like where's the confusion, bro? Like, and it was just like I'm reading these comments. I'm like, yo, where's the confusion about what I said? Like, huh? And then somebody I guess loved the comment. I can't share the comment. You can share the comment. All you gotta do is screenshot. If you want to take their name out, you just edit the picture a little bit, crop it so the name's not showing, and then you just post it on your own shit and add your own comment, and boom, shaka and motherfucking laka, you done shared something. I really hate when y'all act like y'all cannot use the technology at your fingertips. Like, that's really annoying. It's actually really annoying. Like, come on, bro. We're literally like the generation that grew up in it. Not everybody grew up with it. A lot of people cannot afford. A lot of people are not interested, and that's perfectly fine. But not. My mom knows how to screenshot. I mean, barely, but like she does it. She can send me stuff. And if she doesn't know, she'll ask somebody to show her. Y'all make excuses for too much stuff. It's annoying. I love my kids, but because the mom pregnant and her nigga locked up, she wants child support. Give me my kids. Fuck you and that judge. I'm giving you shit. You ain't pregnant by me. Fuck, I gotta support you and my 2 plus yours. No, system fucked up. The system's fucked up. It is. if she wants child support now just because her situation is fucked up, yeah, that's not really fair. However, her asking for child support is essentially like her asking for help. Like, I'm fucked up, bro. And I know you don't really like me and I'm with a new guy, but like he can't really help me and I have your children as well, so help me with yours. And if y'all can't come to a like fair agreement about how you can help her with your, I mean, you said give me my kids, good idea. She should just give you the kids. If she can't handle it, she should give you the kids. If you can hold down keeping the kids, keep the motherfucking kids, take them kids, and let her figure it out. And then when her man get out or whatever, and she's back on her feet, maybe y'all could figure out custody or whatever the case may be. The system is definitely fucked up. She should be able to hand the children off to their father until she could get it right. If you don't like the child support idea, that's fine. I'm not debating that. Fuck her and the judge if that's what it is. But what I'm saying is the fact that it even gets to that point is an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that y'all cannot just come to a place that's a struggle. Like, the fact that it has to be such a struggle and y'all I don't be in y'all relationships to know, but it's just like talk about avoiding a motherfucking red flag, because there's no way in hell that you vetted that person and established them as so sturdy, and then all of a sudden they just switched up on me. Like, no, because a sturdy ass motherfucker, a loyal ass motherfucker, a motherfucker who had blood clot, bomba clot, ras clot, sense, nagwansa. They're just not. That's just the facts of the matter. The facts of the matter is people who actually have it together are not acting like this. Sounds like immaturity and irresponsibility and a whole bunch of other bullshit that you should figure out before you have a kid with somebody. Like the raw sex, the broken condoms, I mean, I understand a lot of people don't like the abortion idea or the birth control idea or using a condom idea, or I'm not going to say pull out because that shit don't work for a lot of people. I've seen it not work. And it's just like, all of it is an issue. And the issue starts somewhere. I just need y'all to find it and cut that shit clean the fuck out, because it's getting from bad to worse. It's getting from bad to worse. It's just not it. It's just not it. It's just, I'm gonna be honest. They're not Lakers colors in my nails. They're just my two favorite colors. And it's just, okay, so I got a comment. It says, I see the Lakers colors on the nails. And no, that's not what it is. It's just purple and gold. And you can, fuck off. Or you can marry me. I got a hand for either one. However you come in, I got you. That's all. That's what that is. But, yeah, that was my whole thing with that whole post. It's just, at the end of the day, I guess not. No. You don't have to respect the goddamn motherfucking person, because if they don't earn my respect, I don't have to respect them. If they're doing this and that, and I gotta respect them. If they're doing child support and they're being a this and they're being a that, and I'm so hurt and I'm so hurt and I'm so hurt and I'm so hurt. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever the fucking reason is why you don't respect who you had a motherfucking child with, and that goes for the niggas, and that goes for the bitches, and that goes for the women, that goes for the men. However you're calling yourselves these motherfucking days. I don't care about none of it, because I wasn't there when y'all was juking and jabbing, and I was not there when she got pregnant, and I was not there when he got you pregnant. I was not there, and I do not care. What I'm saying is the fact that things transpired between the two of yous that got it to a point where the two of yous don't respect each other is an issue. I don't know what's confusing about that. I don't know what all the rigmarole is about in terms of All I'm saying is, it ain't okay. That's it. That's it. That's all. And I don't understand what's so hard to understand about that. It's very simple. It's very simple. Incredibly simple. Like, it really does not matter. I don't care that they changed. I don't, because children change you too. So that's the thing where it's like, oh my God. Like, I'm pretty sure my parents were not the same people that they were before they had kids, after they had kids. That's an additional responsibility. So if they're not changing for the better for your kid, if they're changing for the worse with your kid, something was already fucked up before you had the kid, is what I'm saying. Point blank, period. That's just what it is. Like, something was already up in the air about that motherfucker if y'all had kids and shit got worse. Because if anything, once you have kids, your mentality is supposed to increase, elevate, get stronger because you have a kid, bro. And again, if it does not work out between y'all where y'all stay together, or if it wasn't supposed to work out because y'all weren't even together, y'all ended up having a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter where you are in life. Once you have that kid, something has to click mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically with y'all motherfuckers, where you just get out. Like, y'all some arrogant ass motherfuckers, to be honest. All that ego driven movement, that get back, that lick back, that I'ma do this because you did this, and oh, that's how you gonna play, so I'm gonna play like this. Ew. You're literally, like, only hurting your kid. You're not hurting anybody but your kid. At the end of the day, it does not matter. It's stupid. It's an issue. It's an issue that you do not respect the person you had a child with. And if you don't think that it's an issue that you don't respect the person that you have a child with, then you have more of an issue. And that's just what it is. Like, it's really nothing. It's really not even that hard. So that's why I was, like, so confused in the comments as to why people were, like, talking about things that had nothing to do with what I was saying. And it was just like, oh, well, if you're not talking about what the post is talking about, then why did you even share it? I'm just like, now you're dragging it because Facebook, social media, is about your reactions to what's going on. Well, that's what it's become. Your reactions to what's being posted on social media. So when the young man said what he said, my initial reaction to what he said was the fact that you don't even respect her is an issue. The fact that you're having children, men and women, the fact that y'all are having children with people that you cannot respect is an issue. I will drive that point home every time. I don't care why. I don't care when. I don't care how. I don't care where. I don't care how many kids you've had. I don't care how long the relationship lasted. I don't care when y'all met. I don't care if you like long walks in the park. I don't give a fuck about any of that. What I said was what I said. The fact that you have had a child, male or female, because men love to think that we're men bashing out this bitch. Don't nobody give a fuck about y'all neither. Okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just being an asshole. But the fact that y'all are having children with people that you do not or cannot respect is an issue. Whatever the issue, it might be a big issue, it might be a small issue, it might be something that you can fix, it might be something that you tried fixing and it didn't really work out. It might take a while to get it back together, it might not take a while to get it back together. Whatever the case may be, it's still a motherfucking issue and it ain't good. That's it. Like, I don't... Oh, y'all... When I tell you the long, everlasting essay post the people them was writing me about some beer folk criminal business about. I don't care. 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 I don't care about any of that. The fact that you had a child with somebody that you cannot respect, do not like. What does that say? Because then at that point, there is a part of your child that you don't respect. There's a part of your child that you don't like. Not directly, but subconsciously, but spiritually. You don't like a piece of your child. Ew! That's not a problem to you? That's not like, that's just like, what the fuck? Ew! And your child is gonna feel that. Your child is gonna see that. Your child is gonna create their own painting. They're going to imagine their own outlooks and takes on that situation. And I guarantee you they think it's all fucking stupid because they're just thinking, what about me? They don't care. Kids are so innocent. They don't give a fuck about none of that. They just want mommy to be happy just as much as they want daddy to be happy. Kids don't give a fuck about how much y'all don't like each other and how the relationship did not work out and how she's a bitch and he's a ain't shit ass nigga or whatever the case may be. Kids don't give a fuck about any of that. They want happiness. They want peace. They want stability. They want to have fun. If y'all not fucking, they don't care about that. They want happiness. They want peace. They want stability. They want fun. That's it. And I'm just speaking as a childish ass motherfucker, okay? I'm a kid at heart. I understand. Kids don't care that y'all don't want to be with each other. But why can't y'all not be together and still I can have stability, I can have peace, I can have fun. I don't want the contention. I don't want the extra side eyes. I don't want them extra ass looks. I don't want none of that. All I want is for mommy to be happy, and I want daddy to be happy too. Just like equally. No kid loves one parent more than the other. Y'all have different relationships with y'all kids. Because y'all are different people. So you're going to relate to your child in a different type of way. Like, ew. Ew. It's just, it's not common sense. I'm not going to call it that. But it's just like, if you cared enough to get out of your own fucking head for a second and stop being a selfish prick. And this is for men and women. I hate when women talk and then men think we're just talking to them. No, I'm talking to women too. The fuck? Like, I got all day to be talking about niggas that's not my niggas. No. Stop. I'm talking about people in general. People who are in situations where the child's father, child's mother is just being difficult. Like, I'm talking to everybody who's in a situation where it's not the most amicable. Like, I get it. I understand. You might not like that person. That's fine. Respect is just the minimum. It's literally the minimum. Bare minimum. Because now, like, because did you respect yourself when you were fucking? Did you respect them and yourself when you were fucking? Because you could at least start there. Damn, I really was fucking with you at a point. Like, start there. Like, at a point, I was really fucking with you. Based off the fact that I was really fucking with you at a time, and then we had this beautiful child, I could at least give you that. They don't even got that. Like, that's not okay. There's something wrong there. Revisit. 0 stars, would not recommend. That's not okay. That's not okay. But that was my take on that whole shit. Like, it's not even... Y'all gonna take it how y'all gonna take it regardless. And I realize that now, looking at the fucking comments. Like, that shit was wild. Like, it was so annoying. And it went on for days. Like, 60 comments on that hoe. And I'm just like, bro, what are y'all even talking about? I don't care about none of this. Because that's not what I said. That's not even what I was talking about. I don't care about any of that. I don't care. I don't care. It's actually something that I actively do not do, is care. Like, come on. Come on, bro. Come on, bruv. But anyway, I gotta finish cleaning my apartment. Yeah, y'all be safe out here. You know, it's New Year's Eve. If y'all going out, be safe. If y'all not going out, Enjoy the night inside. Like I said, be safe. You know, meditate. Do something. Do something good. Do something productive. Y'all have fun. Happy New Year and all them things. And then I'll come back in the spring and say Happy New Year again. Alright, y'all. Alright, say bye, Skippy. Later, Gators. Bye.